Welcome to this edition of County Report This Week. I'm Lorna Virgili. Thank you for joining us. Coming up in the next half hour, we take you to a graduation where some county older adults received diplomas on computer training. Plus, did you know that there are 200 employment opportunities currently available with the county today? We'll tell you where and how to apply. And later, some youngsters promise to go green after this summer camp experience. But first, Montgomery County Public Schools is gearing up for the start of the 2017-18 school year. Over 159,000 students will return to the classrooms, and MCPS has hired more than 900 new teachers. These newly integrated teachers get all the training they need in the new educator orientation. MCPS TV brings us a story.
Now in its 18th year, the new Educator Orientation is a 3-day program for recently hired teachers as they begin their careers at MCPS. The orientation provides information about resources and support systems available to teachers, as well as a variety of workshops to include creating a positive classroom environment, technology, differentiated instruction, benefits, and the MCPS curriculum.
MCPS is very committed to having a comprehensive induction program for all of our new employees. And the kickoff is our orientation, our NEO orientation in 2 sites, Northwest High School and Clarksburg High School, for all our new educators who are experienced and novice coming to MCPS for the first time.
Again, you want to keep pushing your students. So think about what you learned in your choice sessions.
NEO is an awesome experience because it's a way to tell new teachers what we're really doing in Montgomery County and why it's meaningful. So it's a really interesting way of making sure that they understand how we want them to teach, especially because they already have so many great ideas themselves. How can they take those ideas and blend it with the standards that we have to make sure that all of our instruction is excellent for students?
NEO has been a very great experience so far. I'm glad I attended. Yesterday, the speeches from all of the board members were very inspiring, and it really reminded everyone the reason why we're doing what we're doing and why we're here.
Many new MCPS teachers have a wide range of experience, and many come from other districts in Maryland and throughout the country.
We have educators who walk every facet of life. They are coming to us from MCPS high schools, having graduated from college, and they're now certified. We also have educators that are coming from Pennsylvania, maybe as far away as California, but we also have several educators that are experienced coming from other counties within the state of Maryland.
The focus has been in cultural diversity and this idea of understanding the culture of our students. Creating content around our students' culture, making sure that the instruction that they're getting is equitable.
At the end of the day, we want our new educators to be skillful and have the best practices that they need to instruct all students in MCPS. We are such a diverse community, and it's very, very important that they enrich every child's life.
County health officials urge parents of students entering 7th grade to be sure that their children show proof of vaccination against tetanus and meningitis prior to the start of the school year. Students not in compliance with Maryland vaccination requirements will be excluded from attending school until they provide documentation and the required Tdap and MCV immunizations. The county's Department of Health and Human Services will continue holding vaccination clinics until the end of August and during the first week of school. For more information and to book an appointment, call 311. And also, as the beginning of the 2017-18 school year approaches, we would like to remind county residents to make a complete stop when school buses are loading or unloading school children. Here's Captain Tom Didone from MCPD to remind us all about the school bus camera program.
In 2016 calendar school year, Montgomery County Police issued 20,000 citations to drivers who illegally pass school buses. That number is appalling, and as a community, we have to do better. It needs to stop. In an effort to do this, The Maryland General Assembly has raised the fines for people who illegally pass stop school buses and are captured by automated enforcement from $125 to $250. One thing we found out is drivers are still confused of when they should stop. And the simple rule is, if you're unsure and you see a stop school bus with the red lights flashing, you should stop. But according to Maryland law, if there's a raised median or a barrier between you and the bus, that's when you don't have to stop. But if there's only paint between you and the school bus, you must stop. And finally, when you see the school bus with the red flashing lights and stop sign, you must come to a complete stop and remain stopped until that school bus continues. Just because it's a red flashing light does not give you the right to just stop and then pass that school bus. Red flashing light and stop sign on a school bus means you must stay stopped and remain stopped until that school bus begins moving. Please, please do your part in helping to keep our community and our children safe this school year and help us to not issue that many citations. Thank you.
MCPS buses are equipped with video cameras. If caught by one of these cameras violating the stop sign, the citation is $250. However, if a police officer stops any driver for not respecting the school bus stop signal, the citation then is $570. There are currently over 200 employment opportunities available with Montgomery County government. This week in the county's Spanish language radio show, we talked with one of the human resources specialists to advise residents on how to apply for these jobs.
Individuals interested in jobs in Montgomery County can visit the county website because there's about approximately 200 jobs that we are looking for qualified individuals. It is a life of public service, it's a commitment, but it's also improving your local communities.
All interested job seekers are encouraged to apply by visiting montgomerycountymd.gov/careers. Coming up next on County Report this week, some very accomplished county seniors graduate from a computer class offered by our Department of Technology. And later, you're invited to the county's official Friendship Picnic. We'll tell you when and where after this.
Are you sure they can recycle us, Clamshell?
Hey, Dome, we're on a new recycling postcard.
I can't wait to make a new start. Maybe I'll be a red carpet at a big premiere.
And I'll get to paint the White House.
Shh, here he comes.
Now you can recycle more plastics in Montgomery County, including #1 PET plastics such as clamshells, deli containers, trays, lids, domes, and cups.
We're in!
For more information on recycling, contact the Montgomery County, Maryland Division of Solid Waste Services at 311. The wait is over. Recycle more plastics today.
Hey, mister, down here. You illegally passed the stop school bus. I'm placing you in timeout, and this timeout means big fines, plus you really could have hurt somebody. That's why school buses are being equipped with video cameras to help kids like me stay safe, so respect the bus.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello? That's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Lorna Virgili. Montgomery County's Department of Technology Services is making great strides in providing computer training for older adults. These county residents are the first graduates of Senior Planet Montgomery's iPad Basics class taught in Spanish.
Yo soy inmigrante de la tecnología. I'm a technology immigrant. Mis hijas de 20 y 25 años son nativas. But my children who are 20 and 25, they're technology natives, right? Their world has been shaped since the moment they were born by this access to technology and to the internet. And I have had to adapt to that. El mundo de ellas, básicamente, ellas no han conocido un mundo sin el internet o la tecnología, ¿verdad? Yo me tuve que adaptar a ese mundo y todavía lo estoy haciendo. But there's one thing for sure. If we are not there, if we are not connected, we are missing out on a significant transformation of the communication and the networking in our world.
The 5-week course showed them how to use the internet to enrich their daily lives. Council member Nancy Navarro, who delivered the commencement speech, spoke of the increasing importance of technology. To find out about classes near you, contact 240-753-0676. There is a rehabilitative care to orphaned, ill, and injured wild animals and to advise our community on helping animals. Mike Springer has the story.
There's a haven in Gaithersburg for injured and orphaned wildlife. Located in a repurposed farmhouse, Second Chance Wildlife Center has been caring for the county's wildlife at this location since 1996.
Second Chance Wildlife Center is one of Maryland's oldest and largest wildlife rehabilitation clinics. And for the past 20 years, we have been taking in injured, orphaned, and ill wild animals.
What do you got there?
A baby bunny, which our cat got last night. It's just partly hurt from the back, behind its back leg here, but we thought it was appropriate to bring it here. Just give it a chance to survive.
Once you turn an animal in, it's ours, and we make all the decisions on what has to happen and whatnot. We're not a vet clinic like you fix it up and give it back. We take full care of the animal. It's a community resource for people in the public that come across an animal in distress and don't just want to walk away.
He was in an apartment building far away and is unable to fly. He's skinny and dehydrated. It's clear that he's dehydrated. He probably got trapped inside someplace, wasn't able to get out.
The people themselves are not up for rehabilitating these animals. It's a very exact science. It's not easy. It takes a lot of special expertise. But there's only 5 of us, which is, we're incredibly busy. For an organization that does 3,000 animals a year, all of which come in with some kind of medical problem or unable because they're too young to care for themselves.
A 6 starling.
It's a lot of work for 7 people, but my people work really hard. All the things, the lawnmowers, the roads, the chainsaws, the plate glass windows, all of that has turned this environment into a lethal obstacle course for animals who struggle every day to survive. And we're pleased to be here to, as the name says, give them a second chance.
In Gaithersburg, I'm Mike Springer for County Report This Week.
All county residents are invited to the 5th annual Friendship Picnic, an opportunity for people from diverse cultures and faith to come together to make new friends and discuss ways to build a stronger community. Mark your calendar for September 17th from 1 to 5 p.m. at the Wheaton Regional Park. Jim Stowe, Director of the county's Office of Human Rights, joins us now. Jim, why is this picnic so important this year?
I think that the general mood of this community and indeed the nation is one of trying to figure out how we can come together, not only as a community here in Montgomery County, but as a free people here in the United States of America. So this year, the Friendship Picnic is the backdrop for Montgomery County. We're asking all of us to come out and make a statement that here in Montgomery County, we are one Montgomery County. It is the Montgomery County way, as our county executive often talks about. So that means then that we share the same space and place and with our various faith beliefs and our various ways of living here in this community. On this particular day, we share that with each other. And so there'll be a lot of great food and a lot of great entertainment, a lot of great fun. But most of all, there'll be all of us, the great diversity that is Montgomery County, all assembled there at Wheaton Regional Park on September 17th. It's going to be a very special, special friendship picnic.
Thank you, Jim, for joining us. And for more information, you may also call 240-777-8450. Coming up next on County Report this week, a summer camp experience encourages some youngsters to go green. We'll tell you why. And we only got a partial glimpse of the solar eclipse here in Montgomery County, but one of our producers drove to catch the full experience, and we'll show you what she captured. Stay with us. County Report this week. We'll be right back.
Interested in career success? Get to Montgomery College and we'll get you going. You can earn an associate's degree in only 2 years. With 3 campuses, award-winning faculty, and multiple online learning opportunities, Montgomery College will empower you to set your course and succeed. Want to pursue a bachelor's degree? If you start at MC, you can save 1/3 on total tuition costs of a 4-year program. Apply today.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Virgili. Are you looking for stimulating lectures that are free and open to the public? Well, Montgomery College is the place to be. Danielle Stetsky has the details.
I am in Globe Hall at Montgomery College's Germantown campus, where most of the lectures of the Frank Islam Athenaeum Symposium Speaker Series will take place. With me now is Professor Joanne Bagshaw, who is also the coordinator of the series. Professor Joanne, welcome.
Thank you.
Now that you and Professor Tiffany Banks are in charge of the speaker series, what can we look forward to?
In this upcoming semester, we will be exploring the concept of change and what it means to be human in our increasingly diverse society. Our first lecture begins in October with Paul Taylor, who is the author of the book The Next America. In this book, he uses a generational lens and draws from the extensive public interest surveys from the Pew Research Center in order to describe how America is changing socially, economically, racially, culturally, and technologically. Following Paul Taylor, also in October, is Marita Golden. Miss Golden is the published author of 12 works of fiction and nonfiction and a writing professor. She'll be here to discuss her book, The Wide Circumference of Love, and in this book, she explores the devastating impact of an early Alzheimer's diagnosis on an African-American family.
Immigration seems to be such a hot issue right now in this country. Will any speaker touch on this subject?
Absolutely. In November, we have Ali Noorani from the National Immigration Forum. He'll be here to discuss his book, There Goes the Neighborhood. In this book, he has interviewed 60 local and national leaders in order to understand how communities respond to the challenges of immigration and the changing identity of America. But his book goes beyond the politics of immigration in order to consider how different values and traditions help to shape and define America. Lastly, the Athenaeum Symposium, as well as the Paul Peck Humanities Institute, are hosting the Bella Machinsky Lecture, and we have invited Emmanuel Mandel, who is a Holocaust survivor, to speak about his experience in the Holocaust. He is a retired psychotherapist and a volunteer for the United States Holocaust Museum.
Very interesting and exciting.
Thank you.
If you'd like more information, go to the website. For County Report this week in Germantown, I am Danielle Stetsky.
As part of Rockville's Summer Camps program, some campers from Corridon Creek Nature Center learned about sustainability, and now they want you to take the pledge to go green. Rockville 11's Tony Pleo has a story.
Some of Rockville's youth are going green, and they want you to sign up and take the pledge to help sustain the environment. They made the journey from Croydon Creek Nature Center to City Hall to find some recruits.
Reusable water bottles are better for the environment.
We get a campaign together. The kids research it. They find out the facts and things about the environment.
Some small things that you can do are switch off the lights when you're not using them, turn off your computer monitor when it's not in use, and shut down your computer overnight.
It's up to them now. It's almost like we have to pass the baton and make them help them to make a difference in the world, because it's their world now. You know, they've got to do it.
We're saving electricity.
To learn more about Rockville's Environmental Division, go to rockvillemd.gov/environment. For County Report This Week, I'm Tony Playa.
We may not have been able to witness the eclipse in its totality here, but one of our producers was on the road and took in this phenomenon and was able to document her experience for us. Here's Susan Kennedy.
So here we are on Capers Island, just off the coast of Charleston, South Carolina. We are at about 50% totality, and it's definitely feeling a little cooler, and it's getting a little darker.
There's a hole in the sun.
What do you see? Do you see it?
It's like just
Very
a little
little.
bit.
Are you guys excited?
Yes.
This couple has been prepared with their glasses and telescope for months. You bought them in March.
I bought them in March.
So you've been preparing for this
Absolutely.
for a very long time. Why do you think it's so important to be so prepared?
Well, it's just an event that we'll never see again.
Yeah.
Not in our lifetimes.
Oh yeah. You're all over it.
That's what it's all about. I'm going to have some nice time-lapse pictures. I'm going to do it from the full sun all the way through the partials to the tonality.
And here we are in totality. A lot of these people have been parked here for a long time, as you can see, because their boats are now sitting on the sand, not in the water. All of these people waiting for this once-in-a-lifetime event. This is nuts.
Really? The eclipse is here. The eclipse is here. It's a blackout, baby.
There is no other science in this world like physics. The next solar eclipse is set to happen here in the United States in the year 2024. Reporting from Capers Island, South Carolina, I'm Susan Kennedy for County Report This Week.
Coming up next on County Report This Week, get ready for the annual Silver Spring Jazz Festival. That marquee regional event is just around the corner. And do you want to be part of the county's Thanksgiving parade? We'll tell you how to apply to participate. Stay with us. County Report This Week. We'll be right back.
Did you know there are more than 10,000 county government phone numbers? But there's only one number you need to remember for non-emergency calls, 311. MC311 is Montgomery County government's online telephone information system. Need information? Have a problem or complaint? Trying to locate a county government facility? Call 311. The call center is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The website is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Be active, Montgomery. Woo! Be active, Montgomery. Be active, Montgomery.
In Montgomery County, we have a goal to reduce waste and recycle 70% of all waste by 2020. By recycling and reducing waste, we save natural resources and make our community even better. So recycle at home, work, school, everywhere, and keep recycling going. For more information, call the Montgomery County, Maryland Division of Solid Waste Services at 311 or visit montgomerycountymd.gov/recycling.
Keep it going.
Recycle more now.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Lorna Virgili. Jazz lovers, get ready. The 14th annual Silver Spring Jazz Festival returns to Veterans Plaza in downtown Silver Spring. As usual, it promises to be another success by featuring well-known jazz artists. Local legend Marcus Johnson once more will take to the stage. The festival is free and open to the public. So save the date for September 9th from 3 to 10 p.m. For more information, visit the county's recreation website at montgomerycountymd.gov/rec. It is still summer, but we are already thinking about an important fall celebration, Thanksgiving. The county is currently accepting applications to participate in the televised Montgomery County Thanksgiving Parade. The county is looking for colorful and talented community groups and other organizations to march in the parade. Applications to participate are due on September 18th and can be found at silverspringdowntown.com. The county's Thanksgiving Parade will be held in downtown Silver Spring on Saturday, November 18th, beginning at 10 a.m. For more information about the parade, call 311. There are plenty of activities in Montgomery County for young adults and children. The fall guide for the county's Department of Recreation is now available. Registration is open. There are programs for everyone to stay active and have fun. To get involved, check out the new website where residents can open an account and register for classes. To begin the process, go to activemontgomery.org and set up a new customer account. You can find the full guide online at the website on your screen, or you can call 240-777-6840 for more information. Now it's time to meet our Pet of the Week. Kathy Stanhope joins us now from the Montgomery County Animal Services and Adoption Center with more. Kathy?
This is Thor. Thor is one big puppy. He's just 13 months old. He's got lots of energy, but he's actually fairly well behaved for a young dog. He is big though, so we'd rather him not go to family with little kids. Very, very friendly, but we're just afraid he'll knock somebody down if they're too little. So if you have room in your home for a very big, wonderful puppy who is so good looking, he's an American Bulldog and he is already neutered, please give us a call at 240-773-5900 or visit Thor on the web at montgomerycountymd.gov/ASD and learn more about Thor and all the other animals that we have here available for adoption.
Outdoor county pools close after the Labor Day weekend, but one pool stays open a few more days for a pool party. Yes, but humans are not invited to swim during this party. It is exclusively for dogs. It is the annual Pooch Pool Party that takes place at the Wheaton Outdoor Pool in Wheaton. Registration is required and you will need to have proof of current rabies vaccination. There are two scheduled dates of the Pooch Pool Party: Saturday, September 9th and Sunday the 10th from 11 to 3 p.m. For more information and registration, visit montgomerycountymd.gov/rec. And with that, we close this edition of County Report this week. Remember to like us on Facebook and to join us again at this time every week for a look at what's going on inside Montgomery County. I'm Lorna Virgili, and thank you for watching.
Montgomery County wants to thank everyone for their commitment to recycling. We're recycling 57% of our waste, and we know you'll work with us to reduce waste and recycle even more, 70% by 2020. To protect the environment and save valuable natural resources for the future, we need to recycle all of our paper, cans, bottles, containers, scrap metal, and more. Because if you don't get serious about recycling at work now, it's going to come back and bite us.
A message about protecting your pipes and ours from WSSC.